How you doing? This is Ask Hollywood with Motorcycle Madhouse Shorts. Today I got a question. Love the channel. You said some pretty good things that make a man think. I know not all Iron Order agree with having Leo in the club, nor do they agree with a lot of things the club does. Here's a question though. A man is in the club, no Leo in his chapter. The chapter is opposed to LE, but LE is currently allowed. Would it be better for the brother to leave the club or try to change it? There are a lot of solid brothers in the Iron Order. The dumb shit lollipop, I see that you took my moniker for old boy, and some others really bleeped it up, but one can't judge the entire organization based on some dumb BS, and not all Iron Order judge all one percenters as bad people. And that question came off of the the previous video that I did on Iron Order, where you had Shark out there doing an interview and we cut it all apart and stuff like that. Now here is my response to that question, okay? You got to remember, I'm not in a motorcycle club. I haven't been in a club forever now, okay? Yeah, I'm a big supporter of clubs. I'm a big advocate for clubs. But when it comes to actually giving you your advice and stuff like that, you know, all I can do is giving you an opinion. Opinions of what I've seen, what I've reported on, what the mainstream media's reported on, and stuff like that. Now, to your first part of that question, though, it's obvious that you're in the Iron Order. The chapter is opposed to LE, but LE is currently allowed. Now, you all know my thoughts on LE in motorcycle clubs. My question back to you will be, how the hell can you even feel comfortable with a cop wearing the same patch as you? That's something I really don't understand, is that point right there that turns me off right away, is how you have a cops in your club. Now, I did do an interview with a chapter out of Wisconsin, and I can tell you they didn't have any cops there. They had it pretty going on. They had the hang around period. They had the prospect period. They just didn't hand patches out, and they were pretty cool guys up in this one particular chapter. And the entire region was actually Wisconsin, Minnesota, I believe, and the officers that I talked to were real cool. They had it down pat. They weren't the typical Iron Order. And yeah, they wanted the exact change on the club. But here's the problem with that. Let me read you a quote. Michael Cigar Cross articulated this strategy for dominating other motorcycle clubs. Quote, I know our club has the advantage. 1%er won't call the cops. So what the Destroy any that confronts you. It's a free ticket. Now, this guy is still the international vice president of the Iron Order Motorcycle Club. And the problem is a lot of the club, as far as I know, is controlled by these East Coast pricks. Okay? They still are lollipops, leftovers, and this cigar, yeah, he's one that went out there and said that. Now, how do you expect other motorcycle clubs to react to you when that is out in the public? They're not going to react cool to you at all. Nope. Now, add in the fact that there was 2 known shootings, one in Colorado. It happened by a correctional officer. Nothing happened to the dude. Then there was a BP down in Florida. Again, nothing happened to dude. And you see where I'm going with this? Now, there is another argument of why motorcycle clubs are not gangs. You know, the media will go around and say 1%ers are nothing but motorcycle gangs. Okay, I beg to differ on these 2 points alone. One in Colorado, one in Florida. If these clubs were gangs, you could bet your freaking ass that these 2 that committed them crimes against them clubs wouldn't be walking around today. They'd probably be out in a ditch or at the bottom of a river, and their families wouldn't be too happy either, because all kinds of hell would have broke loose. Because a gangbanger, street crew would have put them in the ground. So that waxes this notion that motorcycle clubs are nothing but gangs, because they're not. Because this incident's right here, you still got two guys walking around that shot these guys. So, you know. Anyway, let's keep on going here. Would it be better for the brother to leave the club or try to change it? Well, that's really on you, man. You went through, you got the patch. If you had any type of pride in that patch, why would you want to leave? Okay, yeah, I know it's Iron Order and stuff like that, but if you want to try to change the club, why are you gonna leave? Why are you gonna give up to it? You're gonna, you're gonna have to band together and get like-minded people to actually get out there and make a change. But as far as your structure is concerned, you seen this guy Shark on there giving an interview, and you see his distaste against other traditional motorcycle clubs. And that's one thing. When you guys keep on using the law-abiding and the what can we say, the traditional stuff, you're way out of line, because you're not a traditional motorcycle club. Traditional motorcycle clubs did not accept law enforcement into their ranks. Now, one of the reasons why I believe when Iron Order was first established, why they let people in there is because cops, for one, established it. And two is they needed the cops in the ranks because the protocol wasn't followed. And I hear a lot of times, well, Iron Order don't do this or don't do that. That's because you got cops in the club. Nobody wants to deal with you. They don't look at you as a legitimate motorcycle club. Now, that's the word on the streets. That's what I can tell you about that stuff. And you're right, Lollipop, he really screwed it up, man. We put out the emails that he was out there threatening other clubs. And it gets kind of, disingenuous to say you're law-abiding, that you're going out in the background trying to gangster everybody. And yeah, I know Iron Order, not everybody judges one percenters as bad people, but you got to see where the clubs are coming from on this. And it's something, unfortunately, I don't think ever go away. Now, I know the Wisconsin area, Minnesota area, yeah, they talk to clubs, make sure, they're not buddy-buddy, but they make sure things go smooth. They try to have, two-way communication and stuff, which is something good, so stuff don't go down, because there is a common enemy, and that is the feds, governmental agencies, with all this motorcycle profiling going down. But the thing is, you got cops in your club, and that's something nobody's ever going to get over. And basically, I don't think it's right either. You got a guy actually going out there and saying that you got an advantage because one percenters won't call cops, but he will, and you guys will. So what's that make you guys? Is you got to have pride in your patch. Is that having pride in your patch? Is that you saying you stand up for your patches when you get into something and automatically you call the cops and all that kind of good stuff? Now, it is good to see some of the clubs, the narrative's always been in the media that, hey, you guys do this, you do that, and you do all this good stuff. And then when it came around to showing the incidences in Colorado, Florida, whatever it was good that the other clubs started speaking out, because, hey, the narrative turned against you, because, quite frankly, how do you expect anybody to honestly say that they're going to fight back when there's 10 badges and all that kind of stuff, where you're facing 25 to life? Nobody wants to do 25 to life. Nobody wants to do life over dealing with some punk-ass shit that, the Iron Order started, okay? That's probably why you guys have grown as big as you have. And it's unfortunate, because you do have a lot of good people in the Wisconsin area that are true blue bikers, man. These guys were true blue, and there was two that were out of Chicago that were also freaking. You guys really, you lost a lot of good people out of Chicago because you let the East Coast run you. And you might as well go join the law-abiding, biker association or whatever the hell it is. Now, I know there's some out there that say, hey, you should be trying to bring clubs together. That ain't my job here. Okay, I'm an entertainer, and I'm not even in a club. That ain't my problem. What you guys do on the street is what you guys do on the street. This is entertainment. This is a radio show. That I've heard. Okay, yeah, I'm not here to bring anybody together. That's the streets. That's your guys' business. Deal with it. But as far as answering questions stuff, I'll give you my opinion. That's basically what I'll do. But yeah, that's what I got to say on this Iron Order question. Let's see. Let me see if I got it all right for you. Man's in the club. No Leonis chapter. No, that's something that you're going to have to change. Maybe change it on a regional level or take a stand. Get like-minded people and just take a stand and say, you know what, we're tired. You know what, there shouldn't be no cops. I want to smoke a joint without having to worry about somebody take my patch away. I'm a biker. That's what it's all about. And, personally, I don't see how you guys party with cops, man. You're always looking over your shoulder, having to worry about if they're going to turn your ass in. That ain't cool, okay? It ain't cool at all. But, hopefully that answers your question and how I feel on Iron Order and stuff. Do I harbor ill feelings or stuff like that? Again, I'm not in a club, so what do I care about what you guys do? But what I do care about is, as a motorcycle club advocate, some of the stuff that Iron Order's pulled is pure and simple BS. And this guy, Cigar, or whatever the hell his name is nothing but a punk. Okay, to go out and say some stuff like that is just a straight up punk. How the hell do you guys even vote in a guy like that for office? This has been everywhere for years, what he said. And, you're talking about changing it. Well, the first thing you got to do is start getting in different officers, don't you think, that think like you do? Or getting a bunch of chapters together and say, you know what? If this don't change, we're all gone. We're going to do our own things and do it the right way. So, anyway, don't forget, we're on our spring schedule for Motorcycle Madhouse, actually spring and summer, because we're going to be out there covering all kinds of events. In May, I will be at NCOM. Also, in June, we got the ride up to Wolverine, Michigan. And in August, we got a 3-day rally event that we're going to be covering. So we're getting booked up pretty good. So we're going to be on Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, as well as 11 o'clock Central Standard Time in the morning on Saturday. If you want to grab the books, Biking, New Age Biking and Brotherhood, or the Iron Order, the year that changed the motorcycle scene, you can get them in the link description box. Don't forget to subscribe, share the station, and also go ahead and go into our library of videos. You'll see all kinds of topics on the biker lifestyle, all kinds of goodies. I think you'll enjoy them. With that, I'll talk to you guys later, and you guys have a good time.